Hi, this is Michael, and today I want to show you how to change the water filter in your Franke hot water and cold water dispenser. And this is where the filter is located, underneath your sink. And the very first thing you want to do is shut off the water supply. So it may look like this, or you may have just more of a conventional knob that you have to turn off the water. And then go up to the water spout itself and turn it on, and just make sure there is no water left in the system. Now the next thing we need to do is remove the filter from the holder. There we go. And there is your filter that needs to be replaced. Right now I'm going to go up to the sink with this and just pour out the water that's in here. So here we go. Let's pour that water out. And you could rinse this out even if you wanted to, and maybe use a bottle brush or whatever to clean it thoroughly. And you really want to make sure you rinse it thoroughly to make sure you don't leave any soap residue in there. You don't want to drink soapy water, right? Next thing I'm going to do is I always want to put the date that I replaced the filter so that I don't forget. And as you can see, I replaced this filter in February 2023. So obviously that didn't even help me replace it, seeing as how it's June of 2024. So I should have replaced this at least a few months ago, probably back in February. So again, this is the Franke Triflow Filtration System, the FRXS2, the one that I have. And now I'm going to show you how to put the filter back in and then reinstall it. So this is the filter that I ordered. It's the FRX02 that you want to get. And when you open it up, you'll see the filter is wrapped in here. And installation is quite easy. You just need to remove it. Now this is a ceramic filter, so you need to be careful. These will crack, and you can damage these if you're not careful. So obviously the threaded part goes up top. All right, so the water is kind of drained out of this, so now we have to unscrew it. And they tell you to wrap this in a plastic bag to dispose of it in your garbage. So once you've got your filter, I like to put a little paper towel around it just so I don't get any dirt on there just from handling it. Sometimes the rubber can leave some black sediment or whatever on your fingers. So the first thing you want to do is you want to wet the O-rings with some water. So this is clean water that's dripped out of here. I'm just going to wet my fingertips and make sure that O-rings on the top of that are wet. Now I'm going to insert it back into the top part here. You want to make sure you don't cross thread it, and you want to just very gently screw that in there. Again, this is a ceramic filter and you don't want to chip it or crack it or break it. Screw it in so it's firm but not overly tight. So once it stops turning easily, then I usually just give it a little bit more, maybe about 1/8 of a turn, and that seems to be on there pretty snug now. So now I'm going to remove the paper towel and insert it back into the cylinder. And I've got to push this lever back down again because there is a locking pin right here. And that's why you need to push it down to remove it, and push it again to let it lock into place. And now it's locked into place. And put the pan underneath. Once you got your filter cartridge back in the sleeve, then you want to go up here, turn your water on down below as I just showed you, and then you want to turn this on. You're going to let this run for 10 minutes, and that's just to make sure that any leftover dust or whatever from the manufacturing process is flushed out of your system. And then after 10 minutes, turn it off. You want to not use this for 24 hours. All right, it's been 24 hours, and I have also flushed the water for another 10 minutes. And I just want to check my drip pan here. and it is completely dry, so that is very reassuring, because the last thing I want to do is go away for a week or whatever and find out that this thing has been leaking water all over the place. By the way, in case you're interested in one of these plastic drip trays that fit under my sink, and I just love this thing because it's really easy to keep clean. I don't have to worry about water leaking onto the wood and causing it to bubble up or whatever, but these are awesome, and I will put a link so that you can look at one of these on Amazon if you wish. So thanks a lot for watching. I hope this helps you out. And also, I'll leave links in my description where you can get the filters and any other little things that I think you might need to get in order to be successful at this. Thanks a lot for watching. Catch you the next time. Bye-bye.